The Tigers line up like this to make 2 changes today as Bowen and Grzycki drop out. As we've said, Chris Martin and Fraser Campbell make up the strike partnership. Dan Batty gets the opportunity to come back in. He'll partner Marcus Henriksen. Jackson Irvine, we expect, will sit just in front. Eric Lehigh will continue to operate as more of a central defensive player this afternoon. Nua Dicko is one man on the bench in particular. Will be hoping for some goals today after being impressive in the League Cup tie. Irvine. Easily dispossessed. And Sheffield United now have the ball in the middle, play fast, intricate football. Usually play something along the lines of a 3-4-1-2. Henriksen tripped in the middle, advantage given. Campbell. Now Henriksen again, Kingsley out wide. It's Henriksen who strikes at goal. Never hitting the target from that sort of range. We've seen one superb goal here at Bramall Lane in the league for the Tigers of last year. Henriksen couldn't repeat it though with the first shot of the match. Kieran Freeman out wide. Moving forward is Basham. McGoldrick swinging it in. Oh, Rhys Burke in a bit of a mess, but thankfully Marshall collects. You would have expected the Tigers just to clear that to safety, but not having the ball stick at your feet like that inside the 6-yard box. Chest control from Burke, a little bit awkward for him. Stevens, that's a good ball in. Necessary touch from Marshall. Duffy, little 1-2 for Sheffield United, then Elphick gets involved, turned behind by Kingsley. Sheffield United almost unlocking the Tigers there, but a good little touch from Marshall here. Stopped Billy Sharp, nutting the ball in for a 1-0. Sheffield United's defence now setting up into a 5. Campbell's touch. And then the spin away from McGoldrick. He's managed to get away from 2 Tigers men there over on the far side and keep possession for Sheffield United. They've retained possession for the majority of this game well so far. Here's Duffy. O'Connell getting involved as an overlapping man into the penalty area. It's with Duffy. Sheffield United with a great chance, and McGoldrick puts it over the top of the crossbar. Well worked from Sheffield United. They were patient until the right moments there. Lovely intricate play. McGoldrick just side foots it over the bar though. But warning signs for the Tigers defence of just how Sheffield United can pass the ball around. But it looks as though Nua Dicko is already going to be coming on, so no 5-minute run around and see if he can shake it off for Fraser Campbell. Walking very gingerly towards the dugout. Nua Dicko then, who started the League Cup tie, will come on here to partner Chris Martin. And by my calculation of the sides that we've had already, this will be the 6th different strike partnership Nigel Adkins has pieced together. And we're only in the 12th game of this championship season. So Fraser Campbell off, Nua Dicko comes on. Well intercepted by Irvine. So Dicko's first touch is going in search of looking for a Tigers man as the Tigers look to counter. Burke, decent touch here from Martin, but the ball needs a little bit more than that if it's to reach Todd Kane. But Sheffield United are called into defensive action. And it will be a throw-in. So the circumstances of last season was that the Tigers, against the run of play, scored with a cracker through Grzycki. They aren't going to get the opportunity to shoot though, even though they got inside the final third. And now Sheffield United look to break here. Duffy trying to accelerate as fast as he can to create an option for Fleck. It's now Duffy into the penalty area again. And he actually shoots himself, and wide of the target it goes. This time Duffy not looking for that little pass to the edge of the area. Todd Kane over this one, and so too is Stephen Kingsley. Kingsley will just chip it in instead rather than shooting at goal. Burke gets a touch, shooting at goal, turned behind by Sheffield United, and it will be a corner kick, the first corner kick the Tigers have had today. Floating the ball in rather than shooting. Decent connection from Rhys Burke, who's yet to score as a Hull City player. He has scored in West Ham colours. Duffy once again here. Dicko hassling, but Duffy has escaped his trap. Norwood finds Stevens. Duffy, nice flick! And then the shot comes in, but it's saved very easily by Marshall, getting to his left-hand side. But again, nice intricate passing play there. Lovely 1-2 between Duffy and Stevens. Maybe needed to go for the far corner there. Sheffield United's number 3. So the first free kick of the second half is what we get. And Sheffield United played some nice passing play, trying to get up towards the final third. Tigers trying to do the same, but not all the time. Here's Dicko, and he's forced a save out of Henderson, out of nothing. Knew a Dicko straight away. That's the sort of stuff we want to see from the Tigers. Decent touch, then bang, he got a really nice sweet connection on that, and Henderson called upon. McGoldrick gets away from Lehigh. Lehigh, though, will head the ball straight back in the way it's just come. Here's Irvine. And he looks to slot it through towards Dicko. He's offside, unfortunately. Slams the ball into the net, but it's offside. Now Reece Burke. Dicko the closest option. Irvine is up with Dicko here. Dicko trying to open his legs, use that speed. That's what he's done. Gets the ball across into the side netting, though. But good electrifying pace there from Dicko, trying to make something happen. That big touch. He's always going to win the foot race between he and O'Connell. McGoldrick back towards O'Connell. Norwood. Not in any hurry at the moment, Sheffield United, to get the ball in. John Fleck, though, angles it up. Tries to play it in. Freeman's header at the back post. And wide of the target it goes from Billy Sharp. Great opportunity for the Blades, but it goes astray. Lovely floated ball in, and Freeman did his part, managing to head the ball back into a position where Billy Sharp could pounce. 9 times out of 10 he hits the target with those sort of efforts. Didn't this time, though. Kane throws it in towards Martin. Irvine does manage to get a touch. Henriksen. Kingsley into the box, forces Henderson into a save. Now, whether or not that was Kingsley's intention doesn't really matter. It's forced a corner. Henriksen just laying it off. Kingsley trying to put the ball in. Wasn't too far away. So will Henderson be called upon again here as the queue begins by the penalty spot? Kingsley's cross. Up go the heads. Here's Coots. Tries to get it away down the line, but he can only find Reece Burke. The cross comes in. Henriksen! What a save from Henderson. Played back in. Batty. In the end, it slices right into the path of Henderson, but what a chance for the captain. What a ball played in, and Henriksen was unmarked inside the penalty area. A fabulous opportunity for the skipper, but Dean Henderson makes a great save. And at the moment, despite these sides being at other ends of the table, it's almost anyone's match. What are Sheffield United going to provide from this corner? Swung in. And then pulled down inside the penalty area is a Sheffield United man, and the penalty is given. A shirt pull. Peter Banks completely convinced there inside the penalty area. The Tigers players protest, but after 69 minutes the home side get a spot kick. It's Tommy Elphick who has given away the penalty. Another grabbing and holding situation from him. Is David McGoldrick going to find the net here? He is! Sheffield United finally find a way through. It's come from 12 yards. Marshall is beaten, and Bramall Lane is celebrating a Sheffield United goal. Just a one-man wall for Sheffield United, but look how many men they've got back. Billy Sharp, the only man not in the picture. Kane and Kingsley try and link up, then Kingsley goes down. They ask the question of a penalty. Peter Banks blows up the other way, gives a free kick to Sheffield United. Kingsley going down inside the penalty area, not the best free kick at all. And Kane and Kingsley trying to work it together, pretty easy to work out, and then they ask the question of whether it should be a penalty. Lehigh needs to find a good long throw here. Arrows it in. Needs a good touch, and big appeals for a penalty right at the end of the game. Nigel Adkins, it's not the strongest appeal from him. So this is what the appeal was all about then as the ball came in. Tommy Elphick, look at that, he's got two men all over him, pulled to the ground there. I think that's a strong case. It's not the strongest you'll have all season. But Tommy Elphick, who gave away the penalty at one end, feels he should have had one at the other.